Hey guys, Patrick Perfect here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this video, I want to discuss something very crucial, something that is really going to be up to you, and not more much people are talking about this in our community. And I've got to know about this, and it is something we all need to be doing. Okay, it is something we all really need to be doing and start paying attention to it. Now, what is this thing that I want to talk about? It is called content creating. Now, a lot of you all out there think you need to become a you need to be very rich, you need to have everything all figured out before you can start creating content, or before you can start putting yourself out there online for the world to see. We all have this illusion, this delusion, in our mind that we need to be perfect. Like we need to be known very well before we can start creating content, or we need to have everything all figured out before we can start putting ourselves out there. But I'll tell you for free that that ideology is wrong. It is very wrong. As far as you're a human being, let me put it this way. As far as you're a human being, get this thing, human being, you are a content creator. You have to create. Not just a content creator, you are a creator. Okay, so irrespective of the niche you are, say the fashion niche or finance niche or the body fitness niche, the wellness niche, food niche, the agricultural niche, no matter the niche you belong to, the health niche, man, you have to start putting yourself out there. You have to start doing something for yourself. And one of the things you can start doing is teaching others that stuff you've learned over time while being in that niche. For me, I learned how to trade forex, and I've been trading forex for 2 years plus now, and creating content have always been something I want to do. I want to come online, teach people how to trade forex, and then just inspire people. But getting started was very difficult for me. Very, very difficult for me. Why? Because I've always had this perfect syndrome. Like, yo, my name is Patrick Perfect, yeah. But this perfect syndrome affected me a lot. Like, I want to have everything figured out before I start. When I got into this forex space, and after like 2 years plus, I was to an extent knowledgeable on this craft, and to an extent I can teach people what I've learned so far. And people that I know that yo, to an extent too, from my own perspective, I am like a bit privileged than they are creating content, they are putting themselves out there. And funny enough, these guys have grown past where I used to know them. And to an extent, they're doing better than I am doing. I sat down and I asked myself, yo, what is it that these guys are doing that I am not doing? And I thought within myself, and it occurred to me that these guys are creating. Simple. They're just creating. They are putting themselves out there, and they are becoming better. It's a form of like personal development. If you want to develop, if you want to be really good at that thing that you are doing, start creating. Start recording yourself, teaching it. Start putting yourself out there, posting that stuff you're doing out. Let's say, for example, like content. No, let me not use content creator. For example, you're a fashion designer and you want to be very really good at your craft. You want people to know you. You want to increase visibility. Like now, one of the things that you need to do is you need to start teaching other people how to design, how to sew. You need to record yourself teaching fashion designing, and you need to start putting yourself out there. It's really going to help your brand. It's going to help you personally because what you are doing is you are also teaching yourself and you're improving yourself. Now, one mistake that so many of us have is we have this perfect syndrome. Like we want everything to be all figured out before we get started on anything, on any journey. But it is a very wrong concept, and I would advise you to delete that concept from your head. There is never a perfect time to do something. Like the most perfect time you ever have is now, is this moment that you've got. If you think starting, if you think learning a new skill next week will do you best, I tell you, you're lying to yourself. Getting started on anything that you want now is the best that you can do for yourself. So some people have this perfect syndrome. They always want everything figured out before they get started. But that is very wrong. That is very wrong. For me now, I said to myself, no matter the odds, I'm going to get started. Now I'm recording this video. I'm not using a mic. I'm not using like a good lighting. I'm not using like a good camera. Yeah. But I said to myself, I'm going to start. Irrespective of the challenges I'm in, irrespective of the situation, my life situations right now, I have to start. If I've started, say 3 years ago, I would be far ahead of where I am right now. Like, funny enough, I started this YouTube channel like 6 years ago. Let me just you guys. I started this YouTube channel like 6 years ago. If you check my YouTube channel, you're going to see videos I created 6 years ago. You see? So if you're always thinking that the best time to start is in the future, you are doing yourself. If I stayed consistent on this channel 6 years ago, by now I would have gone so far. I would have so improved in creating content in my content creation journey, and I'll be far ahead of where I am right now. But me getting started right now isn't still bad for me, okay? Because I understand that this now moment is all I've got, and I've got to like make the best use of it. So you all out there thinking you have to be 100% perfect before you start putting yourself out there, before you start teaching what you know, then you have to rethink. Okay, now take a fashion designer for example. You want to learn fashion design. You're going as a learner, you're not going as a pro. And so many people, they think they need to be very good before you start. No, you have to start in order for you to be very good. Okay, some they want to be perfect, 100% perfect before they get started on anything. But no, that is wrong. You have to get started on that thing in order for you to get perfect. Now in the example I'm giving to you, in the case of a fashion designer, if you're going to learn fashion designing, you don't expect to be very good starting. Or let me put it this way, you're going to learn fashion designing, you do not expect to be very good before you start. No, that won't work. You have to go in, register, start. You now being in the field, with time, with process, you're going to become better. Okay, so I put it to you that you do not have to be 100% perfect before you start anything. You have to start in order for you to be perfect, in order for you to be good. Okay, now for some of you that want to get started creating content that relates to a digital skill, like an online skill, then You simply just have to go learn your skill very well and start recording video teaching your skill. For me, what I did is I created a Telegram channel. I never had a Telegram channel. I went ahead to create a Telegram channel. Then I started calling trades on this channel and posting my analysis on this channel. While I do that, I also come on here on Facebook to explain my trading concepts, to try to do like an analysis and post publicly. Now, some of you will think I am playing, or maybe because the camera is not good, it does not have good lighting, it does not have good mic, he's wasting his time. But just the play, just the play. But the thing is, you just have to start to. No matter where you are, you just have to start. No matter the skill you're learning or you're currently doing right now, you have to figure out a way in which you can record yourself teaching that skill and then start posting yourself. This will keep you accountable. This will help your mindset and it will help you develop as a person over time. So I encourage you all out there watching me to just get started. Get started. The time is not always right. The time to get started is now. There's never a right time other than now to get started. So thank you so much for watching this video to the end. My name is Patrick Perfect and I welcome you to the channel Patrick Perfect Presents. On this channel, I'm going to be documenting my journey to becoming financially free. And one of the vehicles I'm using to become being a financially free person is forex trading and posting content on my social media accounts. So thank you so much for watching me. I encourage you all to follow me on this journey to do what I advise you to do, and let's connect together. Do well to drop that comment, do well to give this video a like, do well to subscribe, and let's go on this journey together. I promise you, we are going to be financially free and we're going to become better humans, better persons. We live fulfilled and we have a good life. Thank you so much for watching.